I want to tell you about something that happened to me a year ago. My final exams were approaching, and I still had a lot of preparation to do. Usually, our school library closed at 5 p.m., but because of the exams, the school decided to keep it open until midnight. This way, students could stay and study if they wished. My house wasn't far from the school, so instead of studying at home, I preferred the quiet, calm environment of the library for my exam preparation. That day, I left my house at 6 o'clock and soon arrived at the library. I became so engrossed in my studies that I didn't realize it was already 10 o'clock. I had never stayed in the library that late before. Usually, I'd be on my way home by 8 p.m. Even at 8, there would be at least a few students, but at 10, there was absolute silence. I only had about 10 to 15 minutes of work left, so I decided to quickly finish it and then head home. I was completely lost in my work when I suddenly heard someone limping. I quickly packed my books and ran out of the library. There's a very long corridor outside our school library. At the end of that corridor, if you turn right, you'll find the school exit door. I went through the corridor, quickly approaching the exit, when I saw a woman standing at the end of it. I didn't know who she was, but as I got nearer, I felt more and more uncomfortable. I got so uncomfortable that I called out, "Who's there?" As soon as I said that, she was gone within a few seconds. I breathed a sigh of relief and continued out the front door. Due to exhaustion and hunger, I could barely walk properly. I noticed that the street was strangely completely empty, which was extremely odd because this street is normally very busy, even at night. You can usually see people walking around. Out of panic and fear, I kept looking at the ground while walking. I was nearly home when suddenly I saw a shadow on the ground stretching out to me, even though there was no one around. When I lifted my head, I saw a woman walking in front of me. I found her very strange. She looked as if she was disabled and had trouble walking, and she was walking so slowly that I caught up to her in no time. Now I was so close to her that I could see her clearly. She was wearing tattered, dirty clothes, and her hands and feet were twisted. Her hair looked very messy. I found it so strange that I stopped in my tracks. My gut kept telling me not to go any closer to this woman. I didn't even have the courage to overtake her and walk on. Then, she suddenly turned around and asked me, "Have you seen my daughter?" I was frozen, I couldn't utter a word due to shock. My brain went numb, I didn't know how to answer her strange question. In my fear, I pointed far, far away to, "The woman over there, I just wanted her to go away." She limped to where I had pointed and walked so far away that I couldn't see her anymore. I was terrified at the thought that she might appear in front of me again. So I ran as fast as I could. At that point, my brain couldn't think about anything else other than finding someone who could help me, a car or a person, or anyone. And then, at that moment, I heard that woman screaming from far away, "She is here." After that, I remember nothing. When I regained consciousness, I found out that my neighbor had found me passed out on the ground and brought me home. I learned from him that in 1998, there was a 32-year-old woman named Agatha. She had a 10-year-old daughter who also went to Eden Hill School. One day, while playing with her friends, her daughter had an accident and died. Agatha couldn't bear the thought of losing her child. After that, Agatha's ghost was seen roaming around Eden Hill School and the surrounding area, looking for her lost child. She's still wandering, hoping to be reunited with her daughter once again. I hope you enjoyed the story. Don't forget to comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you again with another creepy story. Until then, bye.